Okay, guys, I don't know if you noticed this or not, you can hear it. I'm sure the camera's picking it up. Can you hear that's the speaker humming. The volume control has nothing, is not doing anything. So, that's telling us one thing, right? And changing channels doesn't do anything. But at least we have some sound coming out. So I mean that's telling us something here. Now I'm at 90 volts. I've got the I'm taking that reading. I'm jumping the switch, which that's I haven't tried. That's the first time I've tried that, and doing it this way, jumping the back side, and then grabbing it down here. So, and it's hooked up. All I did is added a meter to it. So, let's see what happens if I disconnect the meter. Nothing. Okay. Just was curious. So, let me play with this a bit, and I'll get back with you here. Okay, here's one thing I kind of wanted to show and see if it makes sense. I'm gonna try to put this down here. Okay, well, what I'm gonna do, these two right here, these are the two plates for the power tube. All right, that's the 82. Now, let me show you these on the schematic. That's these right here, these two here. The one goes in to the transformer here. The other one comes around, and that's the completed circuit. And then what comes out is the center tap. Center tap comes out to here, starts going up, goes to where normally on the older radio, I guess, whatever, it would connect with the center tap for the filament output for the rest of the tubes. So that's a connection there. Now, like I said, this is not to be found. But if it was connected inside of the transformer, in other words, these 2 points here are connected, then you would get the same readings that you would get for this line here. So what I did is I tested continuity between each plate with the center tap, and I was getting that. So let me set this up, and I will show you what I'm doing. Here's my meter. Hold on 1 second. Okay, so here we go. So I've got the negative, you can see, connected here. This is the one plate. Now I'm going to touch the second plate, and I should have continuity, right? And I do. Now, let me go back. Now, according to the schematic, this point right here would be the center tap. So, let me hit here. And by hitting that there, hitting the center tap, I should have continuity. And I do. Okay, and it works, it works with both of them. So now, since on the schematic we notice that this line here, because it's connected down here the same way, we should have continuity between these and this center tap also, right? I mean, it makes sense. If these are connected here, and normally you would have continuity between the center tap and both sides, just like we did down here. Since they are connected, we should have continuity for these right here if we're connected to the center tap. So let me do that. Here's the center tap. Alright. And I'm still, the wires that like to fall. Hold on. Okay, so I've got it connected to the one. Now, okay, so now let me go up here. These two right here, this one and this one, they're my heater. So and like I said, I've got it connected to the center tap that we've seen down below. So let me touch this one, and sure enough, we've got continuity. Let me go back up here, and I'll touch the second one, and look at that, we got continuity again. So my point is, the reason that other line is not doesn't come out, they set it up so with the center tap, the two center taps are connected together, and they work together. So knowing that, I'm, like I said, I took the transformer apart because I kept thinking, man, something's wrong. But then I thought, well, run this test, and I did, and that just kind of double shows that my theory of them connecting the two center taps inside is how that worked. I wanted to show you guys that, so you'd understand when I talk about it. Well, guys, I don't know if you can hear this or not, but what that is I've got my ICO, and I'm pumping a signal into the antenna. Now, one thing, let me show you. And I got it right around 460, which is that's the IF. If I come back here and I lose it, so bring it down. It's kind of a wide band here. I mean, that's probably what, 430, 440. It actually starts to go down around 460. So I got my tuning capacitors back here, and I messed with that one a bit, and I really didn't get too much of any change. And these here, I don't know if you can see them. They don't have like a slot to adjust. There's like a nut inside. I have to show that to you later on. But there's a nut in there. And I think you have to slip that off or turn that. But I just wanted to show you where I'm at. For one thing, I completely took the filter caps. I had the cover on and it was all kind of loose, and I also had the covers for the coils. They were on there, but it wasn't on real loose, or it wasn't on real tight. It was kind of loose, so that could have had something to do with it too. I still have a tube shield I need to put on it, but I'm gonna fool with this for a bit. I'm gonna go back and read and see if I can get dialed in. I followed everything constantly. I've been going back and forth, going from the schematic. I went to here. I even went to my notes and made sure that, and then I looked at them and I said, does this really make sense when I wrote this down? Did I write this down right? And when I followed line for line, yeah, it did. So I'm not really sure what happened. I think it might have something to do with the shields. I don't know, but I'm going to continue on, and I'll bring you an update as soon as I can. But man, I tell you what, I can't tell you how good it is to hear that little tone coming out of that speaker. And it's not static, it's tone. We know that. So, all right, I'll get back with you guys. Okay, I think I found something that might be goofing me up. Something might be wrong in here. So far, actually, I've run down a whole lot of stuff, and everything's looking great. I did replace. This had the old resistor in it. It's supposed to be 13K. It was reading around 10. This is a 15, and on the forums, on the Philco forums, main thing, especially on these 84s, they say change the resistors, change the dog bones, and that's so. I broke down that, okay, I guess I'd rather have 15 in there, more resistance and less. We'll see how that works. But here's right here. This is what they call the gimmick, okay? And it's normally just in here, just wrapped around, and it's a gimmick. But anyway, let me show you. It's going into the oscillator, and it's supposed to be connected to this capacitor right here. Now I'm going to show you on the schematic what I'm talking about. I hope we can see it okay. All right. Here, let me get a pen. Sorry. Okay. Here's the gimmick. You see it's on this side of this big resistor right here. And on that side it runs directly into the grid cap of the 77. Okay, so I put the, I thought, well, let's check this. It should be real low, right? I mean, we should have continuity, but there's nothing there. So I connected my probes to here and the end of the gimmick, and I'm reading like 4 megs. Now, look at this. There is a 4 meg, but it's on the wrong side. If it was reading 4 megs, it should be over here, and it's not. So something's screwy there. So that's what I'm gonna track that down, and I don't know if I'll do it tonight or not. It's starting to get a little late. I've been on this for quite a bit. Hopefully, though, I'm gonna track that part of it down. I've been going over the schematic like I can't even tell you, but it's what you got to do. And so I'm going to trace this stuff down. This might be why I'm not getting a radio signal. Like I showed before, I'm putting it on 460, which is the intermediate frequency. I'm getting a tone through the whole radio. I put it on the antenna, and the tone goes all the way through. But as far as picking up a radio station, I'm not getting anything yet. I'm getting a slight hum. I know that's from the stuff around here. And when I ground it, it goes way down. So the radio is starting to work. It's just not working as a radio yet. You know, it's running a tone through, but it's not picking up. And I think my problem's in there with that gimmick thing. So hopefully the next video, maybe we'll be able to pick up a station. I'm hoping so. But we'll just keep digging. Okay, thanks.